guys, it's Emily here, and I'm going to guide you through a Sculpt class. I've got my friends Sam and Hannah with us. Let's get started in child's pose, connecting with our breath and grounding ourselves before we get moving. Let your knees come to the outer edges of your mats, fingertips reach forwards, and forehead rest on the earth. Finding stillness, tap into your bodies. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Let yourself sink a little deeper towards the mat, the ribs falling between the knees. On your next inhale, we'll come to a tabletop and drop the hips through. Roll your shoulders down, extending the legs. We'll open the front side of our bodies. Gaze high as you inhale. On your exhale, send the hips back into child's pose. Let the forehead rest. Pause here to cultivate an intention for your practice, something that you'd like to amplify. It could be a mantra, I am strong. It could be a goal, I want to hold my poses. I want to breathe. Whatever you'd like to focus on, whatever drew you to practice today, let that guide you, let that be your intention. Repeat that intention to yourself. And let's set our intentions into motion. Inhale back into tabletop. Drop the hips through. Exhale. Inhale, gaze high to the sky. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Exhale, tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll go into some cat-cows. Get your spines moving. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze high. Exhale, curve the spine. Press the shoulders away from each other. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, curve the spine. You can move side to side if you'd like. Draw circles. Whatever feels good in your bodies. Nice, guys. We'll come back to tabletop on your inhale. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. In this first down dog, let's pedal out our heels. Get your hips moving. You can shift side to side. Really warming up the joints in your body. Feet and hands hip width apart. We'll come to stillness, downward facing dog. Gazes at your navel or at your knees. And rise to your toes on the inhale. Breathe in and high. Exhale, settle the heels to the ground. Inhale, rise to the toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. Staying narrow in the feet and hands. Let's inhale to a high plank. Drop the hips. Your wrists are a little bit behind as they typically would be forward in your high plank. This is engaging your core, tying in all those muscles to support yourself high. Big breath here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. Inhale, high plank. Shifting past the wrists onto your tiptoes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale to rise. Exhale, heels to the earth. Inhale, high plank. Glide forward and hold. Engage your glutes here. Stay with your breath. Beautiful, guys. As you shift forward into those tiptoes, you'll feel your core engaging a little more. Pull the hips up like my friends here, and that will really target your core muscles. Stay with this for 2 more breaths. gazing through the mat. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out. Moving into some sun salutations, our classic yoga sequence. Gaze to the top of your mat as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or step forward. Feet are hip width apart here. We'll hang upside down. Uttanasana, ragdoll. Capture your elbows and swing it out. Nice, guys. Shake your head, yes. Let the crown of your head fall towards the earth. Coming to a flat back. Inhale, hands at the shins. Exhale, fold over to the earth. Pull yourself in towards those knees, working into a stretch. Feel energy coming out of the back of your knees. Inhale to halfway lift once more. Exhale, fold over, plant those hands. Let's step back to high plank. We'll gaze directly at the earth, rocking back and forth. Wake up your abdomen and your shoulders. Keep going, rocking back and forth at your pace. Keep those hips low. All right, inhale, coming forward. Exhale, drop the knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck those toes, lift the hips off of the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, heels to the earth. Release the weight out of your right foot, three-legged dog. Inhale. Nice, stretching your standing leg, heel towards the earth. Your toes point towards the earth on the right leg. Bringing in some core flow. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose. Kick directly back, keeping your hips low in that high plank. And inhale, pull the knee in. Hold it here as you exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards. Here's your crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Hold as you pull the right hip back, squaring up your hips. Draw the thumbs back. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back. Chaturanga. Come forward on the tiptoes. Exhale to lower. Lift the toes for your upward facing dog. Downward dog, hips high, heels towards the earth. Left side, let's inhale for three-legged dog. And exhale, hold. Drawing that left hip down. Inhale. Exhale into your core flow, nose to knee. Inhale, kick your leg back. Hold in that long line. Exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale to three-legged dog, shift your hips high. Exhale, step forwards. From your lunge into crescent, sweep the arms up high. Keep your hips low and square forward. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back hip flexor here. Breathe and release. Plant those hands, step it back. Here's your chaturanga, come forward, exhale to lower. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to down dog. Gaze at the top of the mat, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or step forward. This time your toes connected. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, pull your chest towards the legs. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll pause here to regather our breath, regather our intention. Feel the soles of your feet on the earth. Feel your breath wide. Let's fold over, leading with the chest. Exhale. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, full plant those hands, step it back. Let's flow through Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward dog, coming into our cardio series. Let's warm up our hearts a little higher. Inhale to high plank. Breathe in through the nose. Let it go, open mouth. Start your running. Mountain climbers, crank up that intensity, guys. Hannah's got an alternate here. She's tapping her knees up to her elbows. We've got crossing over here with Sam, targeting her obliques. At your pace, keep it up. Hips are low, shoulders to press down the spine. All right, let's slow it down. We're tapping open now. The knees pull all the way to the outside of your triceps. Keep those hips low. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Let's hop to the top. Jump rope it out. Nice and easy here. Pull your elbows to the wrists. This is engaging your shoulders, engaging your lats, and getting your breath going. All right, we're gonna turn to the side. Bring your jumping jacks out. Nice, guys. To activate your shoulders, your lats, pull the elbows down every time you bring your arms low. Point through the toes to wake up your calves. Keep it up. Point through those toes, jump high. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with the side. We're gonna go into high knees. Lean back, pump the arms. Nice, guys. As you're working those arms and leaning back, you're waking up the low core, activating the hip flexors as well. Keep going. 2. And 1, let's lean forward, butt kickers. Keep breathing. Pump those arms, cross your heel over to the other side. Keep it up. All right, step open, turn the toes out. Take a big breath. Woo, exhale, come into your horse. Hands pressed together, roll the shoulders open. Use this open pose to fill your lungs, to fill your heart. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, come to warrior 2. Rotating the body. Gaze is forward. Into crescent lunge. Back heel comes off of the ground. Big, full breath at the top. Exhale, plant those hands. Let's step it back. Inhale, shift forward. 2 chaturanga push-ups. Inhale on the up. Exhale on the down. Once more. Down to the ground. Let's flip the toes. Upward dog. And down dog, hips high. Gaze to the top of your mats. We'll hop forward. Exhale at the bottom. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold over, walk your feet to hip width apart. We'll shift side to side. Take a moment for yourselves here. If you have some weights at home, you can grab those. We're gonna do half of our Sculpt series with weights, half of it with body weight. So we've got some modifiers here. Sam will work with us without the weights. If you don't have weights at home, another option, wine bottles, water bottles filled with rocks. You can get your cans of food. I know we all have tons of canned food at home right now. So find what you might need or what you could use. Be creative. We'll start in downward facing dog, weights in hand. From downward dog, inhale. Exhale, settle into the earth. Inhale, right toes high for three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee forward. Inhale, kick the leg back, straight spine. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, knee open to the right tricep. Exhale to cross. Inhale, open. Exhale to cross. Beautiful, guys. Exhale and twist. Wherever you are, you want to keep your shoulders squared up to the ground so that you're really targeting those obliques crossing sideways. Let's go for two more. And inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward, keep those weights in hand. We'll start with some bicep curls. Hammer curl it out. Bring your arms up to the sky, parallel, hands to each other. Stay low. Another option if you're at home, you can drop that back knee, press it high, finding lunges. Good, guys, really starting to feel the heat here. Two more. Press high. And inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, pull your elbows back. Lean forward, pressing into the ball of your back foot. Kick back. Targeting your triceps here, your elbows stay all the way back. Working at that 90-degree angle and then extending. Nice, ladies. Try to activate your core by pulling the ribs and the chest off of that front leg, hover over the leg. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press the weights high. Exhale, come to foundation. Left knee all the way up. Nice. Hold here. Drop the left hip. Hands come to heart center. Taking this moment in stillness. Your heart is still working. Your body is quiet. Test your balance, maybe closing your eyes for a moment. I'm so sorry that my timing's off, but I can't move on. All right, we're gonna kick back, tipping all the way forward. The left heel reaches behind you. Drop your arms, we'll come into rows. Palms facing each other. Pinch the scapula together. Beautiful. Shifting your weight just slightly in the feet. With every pull high, bring your heel just a little bit higher. Two more. Come back to your foundation. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, step it back. Here's your warrior two. Back toes pointed to the side, front toes point to the front. Pinkies low, thumbs high. Strong warrior stance with that 90-degree bend in the front leg. Little bend in your elbows. This activates your shoulders, your lats. One more breath. Nice, sink into that warrior. Let's do some side raises. We'll go for 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the front arm high. Let's go, just the back arm moving up. 4 more. 3 and 2. Last one, other arm for 8. Stay with it. 2, 3, 4. Stay strong in that extended arm behind you. Let's try for 8 more, both arms. Keep it up, guys, at home. You can bend the elbows, add in flies if you need to. You could go to alternating. We have 3 more. 2, and 1. All right, inhale, press the weights high to the sky. Fit into your horse, heels in, toes out. Roll the shoulders back, hips underneath the shoulders, hands at your hips, your shoulders or your heart. We'll pulse it out. Good, guys. I love the toes pointed out. You want your knees underneath your heels or a little bit wider, activating the rotators, those glute muscles. All right, stay low and hold. Roll the shoulders back, take this chance to breathe. Woo, that's right. Coming into oblique tips. Keep those toes pointed out. We're going side to side. Tapping the heels as you drop. You want to make sure your shoulders are staying up rather than folding forward like you're in between a narrow hallway. Shoulders side to side. If you want a little more, you can bring the weights to your shoulders, elbows open, dropping side to side. Connect your elbows to your knees. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Inhale, press high for 5-point star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Soft bend in those elbows. With or without the weights, we're gonna twist to the front. Find a lunge. Twist open. Reach your arm back. Twist and lunge. Open to the back. So going from your warrior to your lunge. Using that back arm, twist forward. Your core engages at the front. Wind it in and unwind. How we doing, guys? Yeah, sweating and breathing here. Let's stay at the front here. Pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold it over. Yeah, let's step forward. This is your last bit before we flow through. Tap your left heel forward. Stay low in that front knee. Yeah, Sam. She's got this extra reach going. Same approach as your airplane. You want that core, that whole upper body to hover over the front leg. Engage, pull your ribs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, kick your left heel up. Last bit, shake out your head, let it go towards the earth. And step the feet together, bend your knees. Chair pose, knees and ankles squeeze together, weights at your heart or in the sky. Sink low or slowing our breath. All right, fold it over, hop back to high plank. 2 chaturanga push-ups. Elbows stay in by the ribs. Inhale on the up, lower, up dog. Exhale to down dog, drop to your knees. We'll give you a moment here to take a breath, grab a sip of water, then we'll hit the other side. All right, let's get back into movement. We'll start in downward facing dog. We've got the other side, then some work without our weights. We'll move to core, stretch it out, and we're done. Let's start. Heels towards the earth, weights in hand. Recenter yourself, breathe in through the nose. Find that intention, what drove you into a practice. On your next inhale, left foot high. Exhale, knee in to the chest. Inhale, kick that leg straight back. Long through the spine. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, swing your knee to the left. Keeping those hips low at your pace. Crossing over. Oblique happening here. Keep those hips low. Keep the shoulders stable and to the earth. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to three-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards. Here's your crescent lunge. Rather than hammers, we're gonna bicep curl, twist and press high. Curl press. Staying low. If you had some lunges on the other side, you can add those back in. Controlled with your hands. Try to coordinate your breath. Breathe in. Breathe it out. We've got 4 more. 3, 2. Press open with the elbows. 1. All right. Kick it back. Pull the shoulders. Scapula together. Elbows pinned to the ribs. Kick back and hold for 10. Little energy in those hands. If you're gripping the weights, you're sending all that effort into the hands. Relax those. Try to focus on the triceps. Woo! All right, kick it high. Inhale. Exhale, foundation. Right knee comes to the sky. Here's your balance. Hold it here. If you try to close your eyes, tested your balance on the other side. See how you do on this side. Might be a little better, might be a little worse. Exploring that we are uneven in our bodies, but working for symmetry. Here we go to kick it back. Inhale, flat back, engage the scapula. Core pulls in to support the spine. We're going to flies this time. Elbows stay soft and bent. Open the weights to the sides. Keep your gaze low towards the earth. And your toe pointed towards the earth. Nice focus, guys. You want to keep the quads engaged so that you're not locking into your knees, but you're supported through your hamstring and your quad. Protecting that knee. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2 more. Last one. Bring it back to foundation, swing high, inhale. Woo, exhale, step it back. Rotate, warrior 2. Holding open, gaze forward towards your intention. Sink into that front knee. Work your glutes on the left side, rolling open the thigh. All right, we'll go into front raises, palms low. 8 of these. 4, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Holding right arm high. Let's just get that left arm. Right arm high, get that left arm cranking out. You feel it in your shoulders? A little bit? Yeah. I think that's 8. We better switch it out. Stay here, stay strong. Activate your core. Recruit those muscles to roll back, support, and wrap around the back. 5 more. 4, 2 more. Last one. Both arms. 3, 4. You got 4 more in you. 2 more. And done. Woo, all right, inhale. 5-point start, heels in, toes out. Sink into your horse. Roll the shoulders back, we'll pulse it out. Feeling open in the hips. The glutes are engaged to pull your knees open further. Shoulders open. Pulling back to find a wide chest. Fill your lungs. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna turn your toes to the front. Get into that low squat. Elbows connect to your knees. Hands can be at your heart or your shoulders. We're gonna tip to 90. Drop the hips low. Tip it up, drop it down. Stay with this at your pace. You're gonna feel the outside of the quads, burning. Looks good, you guys. Keeping that weight in your heels, nice. We're breathing and sweating here. Finishing out the Sculpt series. Let's stay strong. All right, hold in that squat, press the arms together. Strong chest, recruit those muscles. 3 seconds. 2, oh my gosh. 1, reach high, woo. Warrior 2 to the front. Sink it low. All right, last bit. We're gonna twist to the front. Find your lunge. Bring it open. You'll feel the right ribs and shoulder activate as you open. Working those serratus muscles, that rib meat. Twist and squat. And open. 2 more. Last one. All right, come to the front. Drop the weights. Tap it to the right. Final burst of energy, guys. Fight that burn. Know that through the discomfort, you have change. Sam's got her arm going again. Yes, girl. We've got 8 more. You can do it. Breathe it out. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, step together. Grab hold of those weights. At the heart chair pose. Squeeze your knees together. You're gonna feel your AD adductors working. Those inner thigh muscles. Weight into the heels. Pulse it out. Little bends. 4, 3, chest high. 2, and 1. Inhale up to the sky. Stretch up to the toes. And release, lead with the heart. Get rid of those weights. We don't want those anymore. And hang out. All right, you guys, give yourself a quick sip of water. And we're going to move into some body weight. Starting in downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, fingertips facing forwards. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth, let it go. Inhale, rise to the toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Find a hovering child's pose. Keep the knees bent. Press the hands and feet away from each other. You're in a bear crouch. Ears between the arms. Inhale to high plank. Shoot the energy forwards. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, rise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, hover. Inhale, come up, high plank. Exhale to down dog. Variations after rising to your toes, you can come into a tabletop like Sam, or into your downward dog hold, or your child's pose. High plank. Slide forward, let's do 2 more. Down dog. Rise to the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, high plank and hold. Squeeze the glutes, drop the hips slightly, hands stay under the shoulders. Breathe it out, slow your breath to slow your heart. Feeling it in the quads, you guys. All right, 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees. Chaturanga. Keep the thighs on the earth. Upward facing cobra. Down to the earth. Tuck the toes, using your knees or staying on the toes. Push it up. Down dog. High plank. Coming into push up. Keep the elbows by your ribs. On your knees or on your toes. Bend into down dog. So your cycle from plank to push up to down dog. In your push-ups, we're focusing on our triceps. You want to keep your elbows by the ribs. Beautiful, Sam. Sam's got a transition from her down dog straight to tabletop and then to her push-up. How we doing? I think we got a few more. Let's try for 2. Last one. High plank, push it up, and down dog. Whew. Gaze to the top of your mat. Let's step forwards into one final balance series. Reach high for your chair pose. Foundation, right knee comes up first. 2 options here. You can stay in foundation or you can cross to a figure 4. Ankle comes over the knee. We're gonna pulse it out wherever you are. Figure 4 is a little bit more support. Or keep that knee high, bend it down, bring it up. If you're doing the single leg squat, it goes a little slower, a little deeper. Keep this knee stable and where it's at. Bend to meet the ground. Here we go for 4. And 3. And 2. 1. Swing the arms high, kick that leg forward. Tip it all the way back, right heel behind you. And into some drinking birds. Pull your knee up, foundation. Kick your leg back, reaching the hands towards the earth to a hover. Knee up. Exhale down. Inhale. We have 6 more. Beautiful. Hannah's got her quads and her hamstrings working so that her knee stays strong but not locked back. Where are we at? 4, 3. Pull it up. 2. Use your glute muscles by keeping your foot parallel to the earth, that toe pointed to the ground. All right, 2 foundation. Into chair, sink it low. Switch knees, left comes up. Hold it here. Ground yourself, spread your toes into the earth, and find your variation, crossing over or single leg squats. Bring it down and up. Woo. Make sure you're putting as much effort into this side as the other side. We don't want to end this workout with one side looking real toned and the other side, not so much. Push yourself to find equality in your efforts. I think we've got 4 and 3. Nice weight in the heels. 1, swing that knee high, foundation. Tip it down. Releasing those hands, reach for the earth, stay long in the spine. Here we go. 8 of these bad boys, drinking birds. Inhale, pull the knee up. You're activating your iliopsoas, your hip flexors. Strengthening in the hips, but also in the low core. Using your balancing muscles, all those little bitty muscles in your feet and your ankles. Those intrinsic muscles are working by tiny little movements, strengthening in your balance. 1 more, bring that knee high. Arms up, kick it forward. Exhale, kick it back. Let's step our feet together, come into a crouch, or hang upside down if your knees are happier with that. Curving the spine wherever you're at, bring your chin to chest. Rounding out the back. All right, we're gonna roll onto your spine. Find a seat, lay it back. If you have weights, you'd like one for our core exercises, you could also just use your hands. We're coming onto our spine for our abdominal series. Roll it back, weight in hand. Feet on the earth, let's crunch it out. Press your weight or your hands all the way to the sky. 8 of these. That's 8, let's go 8 more. 3, 5, 6. Squeeze your knees together, walk the feet out, keep those crunches going. That knee squeeze targets the center and the low belly. 8 more, 8, 6, 4, 3, legs up the wall. Here we go. Keep those crunches, reach for the toes. Adding in the upper abs here. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the weight over the forehead, bend the knees. Head knocker, heel droppers. Bending the elbows and the knees. You want more? Drive the legs out on the descent. You want even more? Extend those elbows overhead. Keep your little middle back to the earth. That lengthen through the body is what really gets your core going. Try to find your hover as you lengthen. Last one. Come up. Release that weight, feet to the ground. Obliques reaching side to side. Woo. Keep reaching, try to keep both shoulders off of the ground. Roll from side to side. Target your low abs, squeeze the knees together. 8, 6, 4, 3, hands under your butt. Flutter kicks, looking at the toes. This is our last burn. Lengthen the shoulders down the spine, core pulls in. 2, 1, lay it down, pull the knees in. Oh man, last recruitment, get those muscles straining up. Lengthen, 2 more. Really struggling here, pull it in and relax. Woo, lengthen out the body. Nice work, guys. Drop your knees side to side. All right, heels press into the earth, palms to the ground. Roll up into your glute bridge. Keep pushing those hands into the earth. Dig your heels in like you're trying to straighten out the legs. Rather than being a work or a focus on the glutes, make this a lengthen, a stretch through the front side body. Focus on stretching the heels to the ground, the legs long. Exhale, roll it down. Nice. Grab behind the knees. Let's rock to a seated position. Coming into a cool down. You guys have the option at home to run through that Sculpt series one more time with your weights or without. If you'd like a little more work, you could also do that core series twice. I dare you. And then move into your cool down or your stretching series. We're gonna start in high plank. Hands spread wide into the mat. Drop the hips low through the center. Open the front side body. Keep those toes tucked to intensify the stretch, or feet flat on the ground. Roll the shoulders down, the spine gaze high. Woo. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, roll to the earth. Releasing the hands, tee them out to the sides. Gaze over the right. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale to twist, foot reaches behind you. We're opening our hips a little bit more. This is awesome to do after your core works. Those hip flexors get all bunched up. We want to release those so we feel long and open when we step off of our mat. Beautiful, guys. You're getting a stretch through the shoulders by driving your chest forwards. Stay here as long as you like. We're gonna roll back to center. Finding the other side, gaze to the left heel high, and twist it open. Keeping 90 degrees or lower in your arm. You want your hand at the same length or a little bit lower from your shoulder. A few more breaths here. If you spend a little more time on the other side, be sure to even yourself out over here. All right, rolling back to center. Once more into cobra. Walk the hands out, a little modifier. Press high into the shoulders. You got tripod grip on the earth. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Sam's got her hands nice and close to the shoulders. This is gonna open the chest more. Inhale, reach high in the chest. Twist over to the left. Feel open in that chest, all those push-ups, that tight work in our shoulders. We're opening it back up to the center. Over to the right. Center, come high into the arms. Press and release to the ground. To a seated position. Swing the ankles around, crossing your legs. Whatever's comfortable for you, you might want to stack one foot over the other or bring the soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. We're focusing on the spine and the hips. Inhale long. Exhale, chin to chest, roll it down. Crown of your head draws to the earth. If you'd like to add a little more intensity, grab the hands behind the neck, pulling slightly forward. If you've got one leg over the other, come out, switch legs. If you've got Baddha Konasana like Sam here, you can stay where you're at. Roll it back down, evening out that hip stretch. All right, walk back into your hands, laying on your spine, legs long on the earth. All right, take a moment here, find your breath. You might want to take one more sip of water as we ease into our cool down. Pull your favorite leg into your chest. Give it a tight squeeze. Let the opposite leg stay long on the mat, pressing energy out of the back of your knee. Pull your knee open to the side. Big inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, supine twist, cross to the opposite side. Gaze over your back arm. Try to keep the shoulders driving towards the earth, twisting out the spine, rinsing your organs, your lymphatic system in these twists. Breathe it in. On your exhale, deepen your twist. Open mouth, let it go. Come out of it. Inhale, pull your knee to center, tight squeeze. As you exhale and switch out your legs. Give a tight squeeze to this opposite leg. Let it come to the outside of your wrist. As you exhale, supine twist. Gazing to the back arm, both shoulders driving into the earth so that your spine gets that nice rinse, that twist. Beautiful, ladies. Let each exhale bring you a little bit deeper into your twist. Let each exhale bring you to a little more release. Let something go. Until finally your body is relaxed into this position. Bring that knee in on the inhale. Tight squeeze both knees together. Inhale for legs up the wall. Roll out the ankles. And find stillness. Stretch the toes towards yourself. Big length through the back of the legs. And shake it out. Grab behind the knees. We'll come into our final forward fold. Roll up to a seat. Chin to chest, spine drives to the back. If your hands are clasped underneath your knees, you'll be able to open the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the spine, start at the pelvis, roll the spine, crown of the head high. Exhale, chin to chest, spine to the back. Inhale, rolling up to the top. Exhale, find length through the spine. We're coming into Savasana now. If there are any final stretches that you'd like, I welcome you to it. We'll meet on our spines. In your Savasana pose, take deep breaths. Let your eyes soften closed, coming to stillness. Making yourself comfortable. You can stay here as long as you'd like. Trying to empty the mind. Focusing on melting into the earth. I'll leave you to practice your Savasana as long as you would like. Thank you for joining us. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.